How did you actually start the original business? How did you have the confidence and the mindset to actually franchise? How do you support your franchisees? And what does the future look like? Where do you see yourself 3 to 5 years from now? Who am I with today?
I'm Anna Phillips. I'm the founder of the Lash Lounge.
Amazing. How did you actually start the original business?
So I started in 2004. It was purely kind of by luck. Lashes were just starting to come over to the US, the specific kind of lashes that we do. And I started adding it to the services that I offered. Quickly, that business just kind of grew out of control.
How you started the business?
I started in about 2004. I actually left IT and I got into the beauty and health and wellness industry. And I just was at the right place at the right time and I heard about these lash extensions. So I started offering this service. That particular vertical of the beauty industry just grew like wildfire to the point where I couldn't get any other clients in. And so I had this crazy idea that maybe I could open up just an eyelash salon. There was nothing like it at the time. So I created the vertical in the whole US, created a first lash salon in 2005, and it blew up really quickly. I opened up a second one and a third one in consecutive years. They all did really well. And I had a client that was coming to me that was in franchising, and she talked me into franchising it. So I was the first of our kind in franchising, and I will tell you it was an interesting road just getting people to take me seriously. It was an eyelash salon, never heard of anything like that. But that was in 2010 was when we first started selling franchises, and we are now at a little over 140 locations across the country.
How did you have the confidence and the mindset to actually franchise?
Honestly, I didn't start the business with the intention to franchise initially, but I knew that if I didn't continue to grow it myself, whether it was corporately or through franchising, someone else is going to come in and take the concept, and potentially, because it was brand new at the time, I was more trying to protect the integrity of what we were doing. And so when I got into franchising, I got into it a little bit naive. And once you're in and you start having other owners buy into your dream and they're opening it up, I feel like there was a point of no return. Then it is what it is, and you just ride the ride, hopefully attract and hire the right people to grow the business, and I got really lucky.
How do you support your franchisees?
We have a full suite of support. So we're brick and mortar, and the minute that they sign the contract, they're immediately put into our opening pipeline. They're supported with construction, with real estate, with accounting, with marketing, with everything. We've got a full suite of suppliers and really awesome partners. It's really turnkey. In fact, I think that the biggest complaint, or not the biggest complaint, but if we ever had a complaint, our franchisees say that we might communicate too much. So we do a really good job of supporting them, I believe.
Now, about your philosophy. Every entrepreneur has a mindset, has a philosophy that leads them to succeed. What was your philosophy that has always done you well throughout your entire entrepreneur journey? And how has that maybe even changed as well?
I would say that entrepreneurially, I found that when I'm doing something that I'm passionate about and I really love, it's going to be successful because I'll pour everything into it. And quite frankly, failure is not an option for me. As we evolved into a franchise system, though, my focus has always been on, initially it was my customers, still is my customers, but my customers have now become also my franchisees. I think I've always operated from a point of view of making sure that we are providing more and what can we do to help our franchisees, and everything is with the mindset of how does this benefit them. And that has just really been a great guiding point for us. We've got a really happy system, good franchisees, and everybody's doing really well.
And what does the future look like? Where do you see yourself 3 to 5 years from now?
I actually sold the concept to a platform, a beauty and wellness platform last year. So 3 to 5 years from now, I see it growing with other like-minded, maybe specialty beauty industry brands. I'd love to see us partnered up where we're going into spaces and we've got 2 or 3 brands together in one space so we can maximize the economies of scale. So I'd like to see that. I will see what my role is. I just am still along for the ride right now.
I love that. So you started the concept and you grew it and then you exited. What an accomplishment. A lot of franchisees, they dream of that. And that's something, the benefit of franchising, it gives you an opportunity to actually have a really nice exit.
Yeah, 100%. And I realize it's a very small percentage of people that get to appreciate or experience that. So I feel very fortunate that I went.
That's not easy to do. Congratulations on all your success. We wish you the best of luck. Do you want to franchise your business and take it to a whole new level? Click the link below to schedule a free consultation today.